Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be testing and reviewing a blueberry muffin recipe from a vintage cookbook. One of my hobbies is actually collecting old books, and I have managed to find several vintage cookbooks like the one we're going to be using today. This book is called Practical Cookery, and the first edition was printed in 1945. I found it in a thrift shop, and you could tell it has been used well by someone before because it has a lot of little handwritten notes and tabs that were added to mark sections. I'm going to first walk you through the recipe like it is in the book and then tell you how to customize it to your preferences. You are going to need 2 cups of flour. I used whole wheat pastry flour, but you can use plain all-purpose flour. Then add 3 teaspoons baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt, and 3 tablespoons sugar. The book says to use 2 to 4 tablespoons sugar, so I used 3, but you can add more or less depending on how sweet you want the muffins. Next, sift the dry ingredients together and set that aside. In another bowl, combine 1 cup milk, 1 egg well beaten, and 2 to 4 tablespoons of liquid fat. I used 4 tablespoons of olive oil. You could use other oils like vegetable, canola, or coconut oil, or use butter either in solid form or melted. However, the book says that if you are using solid fat, you are supposed to cut it into the dry ingredients instead of combining it with the liquids. Next, combine the dry and liquid mixture. Next, we're going to add half a cup of blueberries to the batter. The cookbook says that you can also add finely cut raisins, dates or prunes, or fresh fruit like grated apple and berries. Spoon batter into a well-greased muffin tin and fill about 2/3 full. Bake in a preheated oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes or until an inserted toothpick comes out clean. For this video, I baked 1 muffin without any blueberries in it just so that I could taste the bread by itself without the flavor of the fruit. Personally, I really like the taste, but I usually like pastries that aren't too sweet. So if you want sweet muffins, you might not like this recipe. They tasted a bit like a dinner roll or a biscuit. It does say in the recipe that if you want more cake-like muffins, to use larger amounts of sugar and fat. Also, it gives you the option to use other sweeteners like molasses, so you could use honey or maple syrup to sweeten them as well. Overall, I think with the blueberries, the muffins actually get more flavor and sweetness, and personally I would leave them as they are. Besides the taste, the muffins were also very soft and moist. I was a little afraid they might be a bit dry, but they actually weren't. Overall, I really like baking from this vintage cookbook specifically because it gives you options so that you can customize the recipe to your liking. I think it just makes it easier for a home cook to prepare these recipes. Let me know what you think about this recipe, and if you try it yourself, what changes you made or would like to make. And I have several old cookbooks like this one, so let me know if you would like to see more recipes from them. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you can become a patron, and for as little as $1 a month, you can get access to more recipes, tutorials, and content. Thank you so much for watching.